Okay, let me show you how to make the toddy mix. It's a real time saver. Okay, first, this is a dry blender pitcher. First you put the brown flax seeds. These are brown flax seeds. You know, there are brown flax seeds and golden flax seeds. And I chose the brown because they're a little bit more nutritious. So these are brown flax seeds. For 1 round of toddy mix, 2 cups of brown flaxseed. And you have to have a good blender, because what you're doing is you're making flaxseed meal. I would not recommend that you buy flaxseed meal in the store, although it's available, because it runs a high risk of being rancid. And rancid fats in your body are really the worst thing to have, one of the worst things. So take a little bit of time and buy the whole flax seeds and make your own flaxseed meal. Flaxseed meal lasts 2 months in the fridge, or the flax seeds, the whole flax seeds, you can leave in the fridge for several months, and it's fine. We're making the flaxseed meal. That's it, flaxseed meal. And it's 2 cups. 2 cups of flaxseed, whole flax seeds makes 3 cups of flaxseed meal. Okay, so if you made too much flaxseed meal and you have some left over, you just know that you're using 3 cups of meal to 2 cups of whole flax seeds. Okay, so there's the flaxseed. One thing I like this blender, this is the Vitamix blender. It's a 2 horsepower blender. It's because it can do this. As you can see, it can do this in a flash. So see if your blender can do this, if you don't have a Vitamix. Then I put in 2 canisters of Big B. This mix goes fast in my house, so I use a lot of it. Of course, you can make just one, just 1 canister at a time if you like. Okay, this is Big B. That other jar was open because I like snitch, a teaspoon here and there as a snack, because it's nice and sweet. Although, the level of carbohydrates in it. It's rice bran, by the way. It's the rice bran and the rice germ that's been stabilized, so it doesn't go rancid. And I like to have it as a snack all by itself. Teaspoon or 2 of it, it's just like candy, really. And then a water chaser. Don't forget, if you do this, do a water chaser if you do a Big B snack. So all this is Big B and flaxseed meal. And this should last, for me, it lasts about a month. Maybe 6 weeks. Depends on whether I have 1 or 2 of these drinks. So all I'm doing is just mixing it. That's all I'm doing. Get your, a big bowl so you can mix it well. Now, if you don't have goat kefir, raw goat kefir, and you don't want to use kefir, instead you could use, in this mix, this is cap protein. It's goat whey protein that has been made at low temperature, so it still has all the vitamins that dairy has. I searched high and low for quality protein. There are lots of protein powders out there, and before I found goat kefir, this is what I used all the time, and I finally found a protein powder made from goat's milk, where the manufacturer really cared about the nutrition in the protein powder. And so they manufacture it at a very low temperature. Okay, so this is cap protein, goat whey protein. And I won't do it now because I don't use it. Since I'm making my own kefir, I don't use it anymore. I use this jar to store more seeds. Anyway, this is the cap protein you would be using. Instead of doing 2 canisters of Big B, you do 1 canister of Big B, 1 canister of cap protein, and if you like, you can stop there. So you'd have 3 ingredients: Big B, cap protein, and flax meal that you've made yourself. And if you want, you can add And I'd recommend it, highly recommend it. If you're not doing kefir, this is inulin phos, which I'm not using anymore because I'm using kefir. This is a prebiotic that feeds the flora that's in your colon. So any good bacteria that you have in your colon, they get stronger if they're fed prebiotics. So inulin phos, the ratio is half a cup. I won't put it in here because I'm going to be using this. This is half a cup plus an eighth of a cup. I'm sorry, yeah, half a cup plus an eighth of a cup. Okay, whatever that adds up to. That is 5/8 of a cup. This is, I counted all the servings and I did all of that, so it's about half a bottle. And what you do is you pour the inulin into here. This is half a cup, and then you pour it into an eighth of a cup, and there you have it. Okay? Then you mix it all up. And it takes a few minutes to. You can look to see the brown flax seeds tell you when everything's mixed, because when you can't see the brown flaxseed meal anymore as separate grains, then that means that it's all mixed up. Okay, your mixture, if you do cap protein, it'll be a little bit whiter than this. You can see the flax meal is starting to get mixed in there. Dig deep in the middle so that it gets really well mixed. There you go. With my glasses, take a look. Is it all mixed up? Yep, it looks like it's done. The acid test, if you dig deep in the center and you don't come up with any brown flax meal, then it's all mixed up. It's all mixed. And so you put this, put it back in the jars that you just emptied to store. Okay. There you are. You know, there's a little gadget that I've had for years and years and years. Anyway, I got it, I believe, at a restaurant supply store. And it is a funnel with a big hole. And what it's good for is, if you like doing this kind of stuff, what it's good for is putting mixes like this, dry mixes like this, into jars like this, where you don't spill anything. And it's really easy to transfer from a big bowl into the jar, you know, without being precise. And you can shake it up, you know, fill it up. There you go. Fill it up to the very top, and there you have it. Toddy mix. I'm going to be in business for the next month. I refrigerate this because they are, you know, fragile ingredients, so just keep it in the fridge and get your goat kefir or get your crab protein and enjoy it.